Welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United save, where in today's episode we're going to be starting off with a game against Brighton. We're then going to go and play that semi-final first leg game against Atletico Madrid, and then we're going to end the episode by playing Newcastle. In the episode after that, we'll start off with the second leg game against Atletico Madrid, play Aston Villa. Hopefully Manchester City would have slipped up and we would have carried on winning, and hopefully after that game we would have been crowned champions, Premier League champions. So then I can sim Chelsea, Bournemouth, and then end that episode hopefully with a Champions League final. If that doesn't happen, I'll end that episode with Aston Villa, and then the episode after that, we'll play Chelsea. Hopefully then we would have won the league, sim Bournemouth, and then end that episode by playing a Champions League final. And then we'll end Manchester United save for good. We'll end that episode with a season review, find out where everyone finished in the table and in different leagues, top goal scorers and all that sort of good stuff. So we'll have to see how these games plan out. Well, the Premier League games plan out. And go from there, really. But we are top of the Premier League. We are 3 points clear of Manchester City. And like I said, I could do with them slipping up, as I could see there that they're playing Ipswich, so I'm pretty sure they'll win that. In May, they're going to be playing Bournemouth, which again, I can see them playing that. Who else are they playing? Have they got any hard games? Tottenham! Maybe Tottenham could do us a favour and beat Manchester City. That'll be the game when we play Aston Villa as well. So that would be good news if we can win the Premier League there early. But we'll have to wait and see. Man City have to play Arsenal as well. There is a good chance we will be winning the league early, I hope. Anyway, but Brighton up for us. We are in fantastic form at the minute. Goals, goals, and more goals. And we want to try and carry that on. I don't think I'm going to make any changes. That's going to be our starting lineup. Let's go into this game against Brighton. Oh, beaten to it. Guy, man. De Ligt, fantastic.
That's nicely cut out.
Kubo with a beautiful ball in behind for Højlund. On his right, straight at the goalkeeper. Come on. Get your shooting boots on. We might get another chance before half time. See Kubo coming in at the back post. Can't find him, but we've got ourselves a corner. Let's get this on target. Try and find De Ligt with the header. It's on target, but it's a great save from the goalkeeper. And we're going to be going in at half-time level. 0-0.
Adam Webster. Moving the ball forward. What can they do with this?
Oh, De Ligt. I can't believe it. We're losing to Brighton. Mintai's amazing. He has skipped past De Ligt as if he's not even there.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at the way he glides past the defender. Makes it look
It's a
so
good finish
easy.
as well.
And then through on goal, he decides
We're losing
to go
1-0.
for power. Absolutely smashes it.
Inching ever closer to goal here.
Get rid of it. Oh, and I've just passed Matoma the ball.
Perfectly anticipated, really well won.
Offside!
Nicely played through. And there's
Minta!
the match.
by far the best player on the pitch. He has made me look silly. We've dropped points. Luckily, we've got a better goal difference than Manchester City. So we'll stay top, but we are level on points. I think we're going to have to play every single game. Remaining in the league now. This has been poor against Brighton. I mean, 5 minutes. I don't think there's enough time for us to try and get 2 goals here. I can't even pass. Garnacho was awful. Rashford hasn't been much better. Stuck in mud. Can't get the legs pumping. Almost a penalty.
On to Rashford.
That was Rashford sprinting. He can't move.
Bruno Fernandes.
Højlund can't hold the ball up. 3 minutes added on. Matoma on the ball. Plays it forward.
Promising position, this.
Oh, Dallo got back there.
The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too.
And that is full time. We have dropped points. We are now level with Manchester City as Brighton have beaten us 2-0. Next up for us is our Champions League semi-final first leg game against Atletico Madrid. We need to play so much better than we did in that last game against Brighton because we were awful. I am going to be making some changes to our starting lineup as well. Yoro is going to be coming in and starting instead of Gai. Ugarte is coming in for Guimaraes. And I was tempted to start Rashford ahead of Garnacho, but I'm not going to. I've changed my mind at the last minute. So that's going to be our starting lineup. Let's go into this game against Atletico Madrid.
Gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And tonight we've got the semi-final of the Champions League coming up for you. It's Atletico Madrid up against Manchester United.
Well, Derek, they don't come much bigger than this, do they? This will be a top-quality game between two of the best sides in Europe. Let's hope it lives up to its billing.
Oh, Dallo with the shot. He's trying to get a goal.
And United have the corner.
I think I want a left footer putting this in. Kubo's going to whip this one in from this side. We'll try and get it onto somebody's head. It's found nobody from Kubo. Hey, that's a penalty! Yeah! Thank you, referee. Blatant.
He's been fortunate to avoid being shown the card.
Well, I like that from the
I mean, he's gone for the header and he's been took out at the feet.
I think he's got it right.
Let's go. We still need to score it, though. It's our captain. Captain Fantastic from the spot.
This to open the scoring here.
Tucks it away to make it advantage Manchester United. Let's get into that Champions League final again. But this season, we're gonna win it. Blatant penalty. Great finish from Bruno Fernandes from the spot. We're winning 1-0.
Riquelme. Not showing good patience. How about the cross?
Oh, no. Good block from Yoro to deny... Was it Griezmann? I'm not too sure who that was.
Favouring the short one. Anderson Talisca. Here's Milinkovic-Savic. And they've done it. A goal.
How has that ended up into the back of the net, man? How has that ended up in the back of the net? Onana beaten at his near post again. It's 1-1.
What to like about Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, certainly in that first half. How would you sum it up?
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. It could prove to be the key turning point in this contest, as they haven't been at their best today. You do feel
Mainu shoots! Mainu puts us in the lead in this semi-final. It's been a poor game in terms of quality, but we're winning. Mainu. Højlund with the assist, Mainu with the goal. And Oblak's not making that save, I'm afraid. Reaching for it a bit. Luckily it found the back of the net and we're beating Atletico Madrid. 2-1. Ah.
Here's Anderson Talisca, and he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it.
Atletico Madrid have a corner. We need to get this away.
Corner kick played in.
Adiemi.
Not the best clearance.
Bruno. There's a massive gap there. I don't think he's going to have the pace. He needs a bit of help. Who's that with him? We'll lay it off for Ferguson. Shoots, and Ferguson, the substitute. He came on for the goal scorer in Mainu. And Ferguson has put us 2 goals to the good. Bare pace as well. Overlapping. Bruno just took over. He had the fresher legs, to be fair, and he had the finish. It's 3-1.
Just 10 minutes to go. And playing it through.
Xerxes. Oh, what a save from Oblak. What a save. I was celebrating. I thought that was in. Oh my God, De Ligt has been poor recently as well, or so far this episode. Bruno coming across, steals it as well. Go on. Xerxes trying to bully the defenders. Doesn't happen that time. Few minutes remaining. Loriente does not have more pace than Undogi. And Onana's got it. And that is not what I wanted to do. But we'll take it. We've still got the ball. Put this into Adiemi. Xerxes. Get this out to Rashi. Stay on side. Bruno. Goes for a cheeky chip and hits the crossbar. Probably should have shot properly. I thought Oblak would have come out, but he didn't. Ferguson. Into Bruno. On his left. Good save from Oblak again, and that should be full time. It is advantage Manchester United as we go into the second leg, leading 3-1. And in the final game of this episode, we are playing Newcastle. Again, I'm going to make some changes. Guy hasn't been performing for me in this episode so far, but Yoro's energy levels aren't quite there. So Guy is going to start. I'm going to start De Gea in goal as well, ahead of Onana. And I am tempted to bring Adiemi in for Kubo. Just for this game, rest him then for so that he's fresh for Atletico Madrid. That's a good tactic, actually. So Adiemi's going to come in. Xerxes is going to start ahead of Højlund as well. And I want to bring Mazraoui in for Dalot. We'll rest Yoro altogether. So Maguire's going to come on to... Actually, no. Malaysia's going to come on to the bench. And I'm going to bring Berry on for Rashi. Actually, what foot is he? Oh, they're both left-footed. And he's left-footed. He's got a 4-star weak foot. No, I'm going to keep Berry on, actually. Berry has been quite decent, actually, when called upon. So that's going to be our starting lineup for this final game of this episode against Newcastle. Go on, Mazraoui. Not Mazraoui. Xerxes. I just can't find anyone.
Here's Luke Shaw.
This has been an awful first half. There's been no highlights, I don't think. Can we get a highlight here? Can we go up the other end of the pitch? It's this type of weather where the ball's just skidding around everywhere. Xerxes had a shot. Will that be a corner? No. Garnacho's got there, though. Go on, Adiemi. Goes for the shot again. Our best passage of play come at the end of the first half. That was dreadful. Dreadful first half. But then the weather conditions are awful. 1 minute it's hanging up in the rain and you can't get it out your feet. The next it's sliding away from you and you can't catch it up. I've just seen Gavi's at Newcastle as well. I think he was there last season as well. But we go in at half-time level, 0-0.
United come away with it. And news of a goal at the Amex. Alex Scott has the information for us.
It's a goal for Brighton. He shot far post, the keeper parries it, but the rebound has been put in nicely. They now
Xerxes trying to put it across the face of goal. Give someone a tap in. Ideally, left footer. We're going with Adiemi. Let's go. Come on.
And there's the delivery. Not the most confident
He
clearance.
needs to get it.
He takes it. It was on its way in. And really closing him down. Well, excitement guaranteed here on EA TV Live, the Champions League semi-final second leg. It's Manchester United against Atletico.
Well, it's all to play for in the second leg. What a contest it will be with so much riding on it. A place in the final.
And they grab the lead late on. No disappointing end to the move. Well, this could really help the cause.
I just needed someone to cut it back to.
A change to the scoreline at the Etihad, I believe. Alex Scott.
It's a third goal for Manchester City. They've pulled one back with 87 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. And defending as
Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Manchester City are winning now as well. Let's just hope Manchester City drop some points against Tottenham and Arsenal. I still want to get a point here, though. The referees blew the final whistle. Oh, my days. Awful. Absolutely awful game. The weather plays a massive part in the way on how I play. So bad. I'm pretty sure we're not top of the league anymore, but we will check as this game ends level, 0-0. And this is the end of this episode where we are going to check the league table. We indeed are second in the league and 2 points behind Manchester City. We need Tottenham or Arsenal to do us a favour here and take some points off Manchester City. Bournemouth almost did it. It was 2-2 for a long time. And then City scored in the last couple of minutes of the game to earn them all 3 points as they beat Bournemouth 3-2. Very, very annoying. Our goal difference is better than Manchester City's. If they draw and we win, we can go back top. So that's what we'll be hoping for in the next episode. A disappointing episode, but the only positive is that we're leading in the semi-final of the Champions League against Atletico Madrid. 3-1, I think it was. I'll have a quick look at that now. We started off this episode with a 2-0 loss at Brighton as well. Mintar was amazing. Untouchable. But then we are beating Atletico Madrid 3-1. And then we've just had a disappointing draw against Newcastle 0-0. Absolutely poor. So it will be a case in the next episode. It'll be Atletico Madrid, Aston Villa, and then playing Chelsea. And then the episode after that will be the final episode of the Manchester United save, where we'll play Bournemouth and hopefully a Champions League final. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please remember to hit that like button. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next episode.